connect. Hello. Yo. आते 2 likes. Nice.
As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. I do not deserve to die like this! But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Climb the ladder.
I wanted to use the element of surprise. Plus, I figured I could use the exercise. I was warmed up already, so what the hell? Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
क्या हुआ भाई? Henry Plumber.
They're gonna bury you! Well, in a this day is just getting worse and worse for you! Hey! Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing. I'm going full medieval on your ass! Is smarter than he looks. I can shoot too.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
क्या मेरे पीछे? वापस ना गया.
I got a lot more dynamite. I can shoot too! Show off! Who said you could throw dynamite? You can shoot, but can you aim?
Hello. नीचे छन का था. ભાઈ હું લાવ્યો તો નીચે જોઈ લો એકવાર
What do you think you're doing? You ain't taking me! Gonna blow you into next week, boy! I need some help here! Come on, boys!
क्या हुआ भाई
Take this cocksucker out! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! Nice shot! Bet you can't do it again! I can shoot too! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! Show off! How you like that?
I will drop you down a mud.
Move! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! You kill them, or I kill you! Fucking shot! No blood money for you today! Keep pissing me off! See what it gets you! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! You are really chapping my ass! I can shoot too! Move! Why don't you just join the service?
हार्ड फाइट है थोड़ी भाई
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! You can shoot, but can you aim? Why not just give up and die? No blood money for you today! Gonna blow you into Who said you could throw dynamite? I got a lot more dynamite than you! Run! Just kill him!
keep pissing me off. See what it gets you. You ain't taking me. You killed an innocent man. You want some more? I can shoot too. Nice shot. Bet you can't do it again.
Plumber wants that asshole.
Piercing shot.
Well, that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, on her.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where... I dodged death many a time. And that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I thought the Texas Rangers got hard.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was coldin' a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres. The very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and... Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew.
Son of a
Most of them were wanted as well.
Hit the dirt!
I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun man. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcome presence.
dead man!
Tell Hardin someone's coming for him!
Stop that sumbitch!
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
Time to feel...
I wondered if Bob was among them. And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story.
There he is!
I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Now you're really pissing me off. God damn him!
Mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there is happy to see me. I felt a certain hostility.
You red? You just made...
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Gun in the West. Killed a man for snoring. Bro, that's Gregor Clegane. At 40 more for.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
कैसे होता था भाई? Okay. Damn, bro.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
तो लगी थी यार. Then I was some doors one. Okay. The fuck?
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it. I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
यार गोली आए इससे पहले वेंचो मर जाता हूँ.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben? Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold. A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them. And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down. Winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their home. A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness. See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So
What?
What up? Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
no, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death. I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, His warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk. I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle. I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo is right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady. 'Had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounded.
100?
God be my... Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounded.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them. And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air. Never did find him. Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith. And
Yo,
he
hello,
handed
Lightwing.
out firearms
How's
to
the game? Not
anybody
seeing
who'd
chat.
take one.
No, bro. The chat was disabled for. I mean, the chat was inactive for so long. I think it stopped working. I can see the chat now. Yes, I can see the chat. How's the game, bro? The game is like. Very
You
nice.
see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Just
The
see me
story
play.
was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
लाइटिंग तुम्हारे हाथ एक शॉट नहीं लग रहा भाई.
Recognized the
मैंने वैसे
Daltons
तो खेल
right
रहा था.
off. Before they could get
Wait, man,
away,
I'm going to use
half the town took up arms to defend their
You got us
property.
a hero. Put some holes in him.
Right, all right. Oh,
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity. But
stupidity.
everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down
यार
very
रिपीटेटिव है यार. हर एक मिशन रिपीटेटिव है पर मजा आता है इसमें शूटिंग का.
It's high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
तो शूटिंग का ही मजा है भाई.
Get ready, boys.
शूटिंग और स्टोरी कैसे प्ले आउट होती है. जैसे कि आप आगे जा रहे हो फिर बोल रहे हो कि नहीं नहीं जो हमारा प्लेयर था स्टोरी नैरेट करके बोल रहा है नहीं ऐसा नहीं हुआ था मैंने ऐसे किया. तो आपको इस हिसाब से फिर से मिशन चालू करना होता है.
But those boys had a reputation as stone cold killers, so the marshals took every precaution, knowing they wouldn't go easy. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker.
At the back, how?
The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
Headshot is usually fatal. Remember that. Yes, sir. ऐसे जाना है यार बैंक पर.
This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. They met an adversary that day who had no fear and offered them no quarter. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait to set the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down
Understood.
their
ये
guns.
बहुत ओल्ड गेम है ना यार. देखना पड़ेगा. पता नहीं कब की है. आई थिंक 2013 की होगी पर हाँ ओल्ड हो गई. 11 साल तो गए.
You went in there alone to
खेलना यार बहुत.
confront those criminals.
Okay, देखो ऐसी स्टोरी यहाँ पर प्ले आउट होती है.
One of the marshals shouted,
और नेटर बोलेगा सीडी थी तो सीडी आ जाएगी.
Where do you think you're going, dumbass? That right
नैरेटर बोलेगा कि
paid him no
यहाँ पे
mind.
पाथ बन गया तो
He
पाथ
saw
बन
we'd
जाएगा.
get around to the back of the bank.
From British or they are shooting at nothing. यहाँ पे कोई नहीं है. ये लोग ऐसे मार रहे हैं. Let's go. Back of the bank.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
गेम पास क्लेम किया. गेम पास कब आया और किधर आया? फ्री में
A
आया.
moment later, he was
बोला यार तो मैं भी
climbing
करता
up
हूँ
a
क्लेम.
steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Go. Rifle.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him did what other men couldn't
sucks.
or wouldn't to make this country free.
ये हुई ना बात. Sort of.
Jim Booth, Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Come on, man.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! You just met your match.
ये देखा, ये भी मस्त था. ये इसका मैकेनिज्म है. D4 experience, bro. I have to do it now. Right now. It's been so long that I haven't seen your face. खोल के redeem जाके D4 experience, okay. यार होम पे है क्या? अच्छा नोटिफिकेशन. PC Game Pass with GeForce, okay. Newly audible complimentary PC Games Pass. Whilst 3-1 का भाई. इसमें क्रेडिट कार्ड तो डालना नहीं होता ना. ठीक है, करता हूँ मैं रात को करता हूँ मैं अपने आईडी से. Get out here.
You're a goner.
Thanks bro for telling, for informing. What? यार यहाँ पे एनिमी दिखते भी नहीं है. यहाँ पे बिल्कुल नहीं दिखते एनिमी यार.
We've got company.
Wow. मैं तो यार I'm fine with this.
Greaves? Son of a bitch! Brother, I'm gonna make you.
यार शॉटगन ले लेता हूँ. Quick shooter. क्यों ना बात.
Son of a bitch!
सिगरेट मिल गया भाई. बैंक में सिगरेट नाइस.
Over there!
हट.
That's Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Came away victorious, taking down those thieving targets.
यार मुझे ड्यूल नहीं करनी है. इंडिया ड्यूल क्यों कर लेता अचानक से. कुछ
His name?
हाँ यहाँ पे.
Silas Greaves. And when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
हाँ अब नया पर्सपेक्टिव आएगा स्टोरी में.
It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeeville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there.
Thank you. हाँ मम्मी को 4 रोटली में गिला ना.
Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
I'm ending you.
भाई मेरा फोन गिर गया नीचे. ओके क्या है ये.
I've been tracking those
Get it, get it.
jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. Finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville.
Ain't bothered me none. fool get away with this?
कैट चली गई और ड्यूल बहुत अजीब लगता है वाइल प्लेइंग। अरे एडीएस भी नहीं होता ना यार। नो एडीएस नो डील। चलो नाइस, यहाँ से तो गेम चालू ही। गुड लेदर डाल्टर अदर्स गेट अवे। अच्छा चेसिंग मिशन है ये तो।
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
सिंगल ही सही है भाई।
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout in Tyre.
They know who we
Did the
are.
Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. They were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever.
भाई बहुत सही है भाई। आर्ट्स पैटर्न एकदम बॉर्डरलैंड जैसा है। बॉर्डरलैंड के लिए अरे हेलो मून, बैक टू द 2010। It's my first time playing, so you can say
Shoot him down! You ain't getting away with this. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
Think they know who we are.
They stepping up.
तो बी राइट भी गाइस। यार बीआर भी नहीं, अब निकलता हूँ मैं यार, सॉरी, खाने जाना पड़ेगा। Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.